the Earth people will put in our way.
Kane. Raw talk.
My name is Kane, and today I will try to explain my funny little country to you, Belgium. I'll show you some nice Belgian girls at the end of this video, so hang on, but it's just for educational purposes only, of course. Belgium has the reputation of being a nice and safe country to visit, with beautiful places like Antwerp, Ghent and Brussels. We are the 34th biggest or smallest country in Europe, located between France, Germany and the Netherlands, whom we love, except during football games. And that's when we unleash our football team, named the Red Devils, to kick everybody's ass, French ass, Dutch ass and sometimes even German ass. We also have the Atomium. Here in Antwerp we say Atomium. If you ever saw Belgium on the news, you probably saw these big balls near Brussels. It's a magnification of an iron crystal. Biggest iron crystals in the world, just built in aluminum. Ready for some facts to impress your friends? Nah, you won't impress your friends, but nevertheless, I present you the Kingdom of Belgium, where I live as a king. Not the king, but a king. I'm one of the approximately 11.5 million inhabitants. And when people think about Belgium, they see people eating mussels with French fries, which technically should be called Belgian fries, because they were invented here. And so we, in our pioneering ways, decided to put mayonnaise on those fries. Okay, I admit, this is actually quite nice, and if you never tried it, you should. Trust me, I know quite a lot about delicate food in Belgium. We're also famous for a 50 centimeters, and that's 19.7 inches, high statue that pees. It represents a small naked boy urinating into a fountain. So we have big balls and naked boys peeing in a fountain. What we should be known for is the most inefficient, absurdly expensive political structure. And to kick off the complexity, we have 3 official languages in one little country. 60% speaks Dutch, 39.8% speaks French, and a teeny tiny part in the bottom corner of the country speaks German. But that means, literally, Belgians living 1 kilometer apart can speak a completely different language. So we can wake up, walk 100 meters and go to the bakery and speak Dutch. You cross the street to get some coffee and all of a sudden they speak French. Even the laws can be different. But back to the difficult part, the political one. Hang on, I know it sounds boring, but you'll actually laugh about this. We don't have the reputation of being the political dumbest country in the world, but we should. We earned it. We are required to vote, and when we do, the parties can't seem to form a coalition. So we end up with a caretaker government for months and months and months and months and months and months. So here it goes. Belgium for dummies is really Belgium is full of dummies. But not me. Hold on, we can add more complexity. We already had 3 regions, being Brussels, Flanders and Wallonia. Then they have added 3 more structures and called them communities. 1 for each language, plus a capital region where they speak both. Plus we also have some people who apparently never got the message that World War II is over, so they still speak German, but are governed under the French part. Does that make sense? Jawohl! Nein! No, of course not. No, not at all. Think of it as a company who has 1 CEO, but each division inside the company has another CEO, and he or she has the overlapping responsibility and almost the same powers as the main CEO. It's a recipe for disaster, right? This company would go out of business in no time. But if you run a country like this, well, nothing happens really. Or does it? And each community has a government of its own, and of course, its own parliament. One of the regions is Brussels, and where they speak Dutch and French. So this government, one of the 3, remember, consists of people who need to speak both languages fluently. But this is not always the case, and every single paper this government produces has to be translated in French and Dutch by law. Have I lost you yet? For example, a family in Brussels could depend on the central government for grandmother's pension, on the French community government for the music academy, the Dutch community government for the kids' schooling, and the Brussels government for garbage collection. 1 country with 6 parliaments, 6 governments, 3 supreme courts, and a king. We have 10 provinces, yet 11 governors. Wait, if your IQ is above 180 like mine, you might have noticed that this is not what I told you. This is because the Flemish community and the French community region have merged into one government and one parliament. Or at least, I think it was. Even politicians sometimes don't know what the latest situation is. And you know why we should win the prize for political failure? Because we don't have a functioning government since December 2018. Yes, 2018. When a crisis caused the coalition from the 2016 elections to collapse. But no big deal, we currently hold the world's record for the longest time without a government from our 2010 elections. 41 days to form a government. 541 days! We took this record with great pride from Iraq. Other countries just took gold in oil. We stole this record. Go Belgium! And yet, the only reason we can keep functioning is this because we have so many governments. For example, we have 8 ministers of health. Does this help us fight COVID-19? If you're a true fan, you already know the answer because we've had some more Corona specials in Raw Talk, but the short answer is nope, not at all. My precious Belgium is also one of the only countries without federal political parties. I mean, why have one when you can have 2? One for each major language. We have 2 liberal parties, 2 socialist parties, 2 Greens, 2 conservatives, and so on and so on and so on. But there is more. Wallonia is politically more left, whereas Flanders is more right. And if you try to make a government, well, as you can understand, almost impossible. But what about everyday's life? We hardly notice. Trains drive, salaries get paid, there's beer in the cafes, but in the long run, it will hurt Belgium. This does not have to happen. Vote for Kane for president. Make Belgium simple again. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. We don't have presidents here. Okay, if you're still here, I promised you some nice Belgian girls. Well, the nicest one we have is Joyce de Trog. No, just kidding. But we really do have some nice girls living here.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh yeah.
After we mix politics with babes, it's time to go out with a bang. Please follow my channel so you'll never miss a Raw Talk again. I would love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below this video. My name is Kane and this is Raw Talk.
Kane. Raw Talk.